Okay, today we're going to work on Avalon sway bar end links. So here's the sway bar end links, and as you can see they move pretty easily in my hand. I can just turn them without much effort. Those shouldn't turn like that. Also another way that they break, which not in this case, but sometimes they'll just snap off the top of the bottom. There's a lot of different ways in which these are built. Sometimes they attach up at the top, from the top, and then from the bottom. In this case it just attaches sideways into the sway bar, which sway bar is this one right here, and it helps stabilize the car going left or right when you're going around a corner. And so what the sway bar end links do is also stabilize the car as the tire goes up and down, transferring that energy into the sway bar itself. So this shouldn't move very much. Also, when they break, they can make a clunking noise. In our case, it's not making clunking noise because it's all attached, but it's really the boots at the end that are worn out. So this is our new piece. So that's how you can tell if they're bad. If they clunk or moving around, you can see it. Or in our case, it moves pretty easily with my hand. And the way we noticed that is we were working on the tie rods, and working on the tie rods I noticed that it was very loose. So when you do them, do both at the same time, do left and right. And really it's a pretty basic job. There's going to be a bolt down here, bolt up here. If you live in the north, a lot of times these get pretty rusty and have to be cut off, especially in the north where the salt will attack it. In our case, I know I took this one off when I was trying to adjust something, so that one's going to be pretty easy. I'm thinking should be easy as well. Some of them have a Allen wrench that you have to hold. Looks like this one might be an Allen wrench as well, but once I get more into it, I'll take a look. But before you take anything off, make sure that the old and the new match up. Already did that. And this one was about $12 on Rock Auto, about twice as much at AutoZone, but you have to wait obviously for delivery from Rock Auto. So I'll start taking off some bolts and we'll get started. Okay, so up top and came loose, but you got to hold. There's an if I don't hold it, you'll see the center is spinning too often. So just put your thumb back there and you put a little bit of pressure, and then you should be able to stop the back from spinning. Probably put a wrench back there as well if I could see it, but well, now it's spinning. There we go. Put a wrench back there, it'll stop spinning it, or put your thumb back there, it'll also stop spinning it. So that's what you have to do to get the top off there. You can also put an Allen wrench in there to hold it. I don't think I have an Allen wrench that'll fit in there, but that's how you get the top off. Okay, so I found an Allen wrench. Just put that right into the center, which you see right there, and then turn the other wrench, and it should loosen up nicely. I'm not sure what size that is. It's sort of a standard Allen wrench into a metric receptacle, but it holds it enough. Okay, so the Allen wrench that I used was a 7/32, which is obviously not a metric. But so here's the piece taken off, and you can see how freely this moves. Both of them moving very freely. The new one, I put a lot more effort into it. It should be stiff, and it should not be as free as that is. I mean, this is original from 2004, so that's why they need to be changed. So now we will just reverse it, put these two bolts back in, 14 millimeter, nope, the new one must be probably 15 or something, but it's the same as the reverse, putting them back in there. And then the new one also has Allen wrench to tighten it up, and 7/32 will fit in there nicely, so we can stabilize that, and we'll start that. Now we're just going to tighten the top and the bottom. Just going to get the top one snug, but not fully all the way, and the bottom, same thing, just so it doesn't get twisted or off center. And we'll have to put the Allen wrench in the center once it gets a little bit tighter. Alright, so it's all in now, pretty basic, just that two screws, 2 bolts, and as you can see, it doesn't turn in my hand at all. So that's really all there is to it. Again, do both sides, left and right, even if only one is broken or if one is loose, just replace both of them at the same time. That way your ride quality is improved. Just make sure that you get make sure the center is not spinning. That's why you need the Allen wrench. And in my case, mine wasn't rusty at all. I didn't have to cut anything. But if yours is rusty, when it comes time, you can, cut it off here or cut it off anywhere. Start cutting into this boot. You may have to get a angle grinder and cut that off, because these can get pretty nasty in the northern regions. But this is a southern car, so that's really all there is to it. $11 each, probably about 10 minutes worth of work on each side, and you should be good. That's it, and good luck.